Sunday
Okay.
morning. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and welcome to this week's Community Focus. This morning, I am joined by Tramain Rayford, who is the CEO and founder of the Program Inc. So first, give people an idea of what your organization, the Program Inc. does.
Yeah, so the Program Inc. is a nonprofit organization for fatherless young men, teaching them various life skills and social skills in an innovative way. Things such as how to tie a tie, how to change a tire, financial literacy, and budgeting and managing money are some of the things that we teach in our organization.
And you say that the work that you're doing is done in an innovative way. So what makes this organization different from other similar organizations?
I think the way that we do things, one of our events is called Dodgeball in Economics. And the way that we are able to mix and teach, right? We teach these young men about how to budget, about financial literacy, about managing money using dodgeballs, right? That's one of the innovative ways that our team is allowed to teach these young men these things.
And what is the importance of having a father figure in a child's life?
Well, let's talk about when a father's not in their life, right? So when the father's not in a young man's life or a young child's life, they're 90% more likely to go to be homeless. They're 85% more likely to be incarcerated. 63% more likely to commit suicide, 71% more likely to drop out. So when you do not have a father in your life, those are the cyclical patterns that you are often falling into when your dad's not around.
I mean, I just have to pause for a moment there. Those statistics are something, and that really is something that you see in a lot of different communities. But to have a program that is dedicated to at least trying to put an end and lower those statistics, for you, how did you even get started, and what made you want to get involved with this kind of work?
Yeah, I grew up a fatherless kid. I recall seeing my dad 3 times before the age of 18, and I was part of the statistics, right? I was involved in gangs, I was involved in drug activity, I was involved in promiscuity, all the societal ills that are attributed to fatherlessness. I was involved in, and when I kind of dug myself out, I looked back and I was like, what were the key factors that helped me get out and break that pattern? And long story short, I started the program, treating all kinds of young men in our community.
And you talk about digging yourself out, and you're one of the people that really had the motivation to do something like this and really start this program. So where do you think that motivation came from to even do this? For a lot of people, maybe starting an organization isn't their first thought.
Yeah, it wasn't my first thought either, right? But I just seen a lot of. I lived in poverty. I lived with mice. I lived with roaches. I seen one of my best friends. I didn't see him, but one of my best friends committed suicide when I was like 20 years old. So coming out of that kind of gave me the grit and the fuel that when I put my mind to something, I was like, it's either sink or swim, right? So I went full force. I didn't know what I was doing, and I just got the right people around me that knew what they were doing that kind of mentor me into this whole entire thing. So yeah.
Really, this program, you guys do a variety of different events. So what do you hope that the young boys that are a part of this program get out of it?
My prayer is that they become well-rounded gentlemen, and that's when you have the utmost respect for not only everyone else but for yourself. And that's what my ultimate hope is. They don't have to be millionaires, they don't have to be driving Bentleys, but I just want them to be well-rounded gentlemen that our ladies can trust, that our elderly can trust, that the community can trust. Right? That's what the programming is all about.
And if there's someone out there that wants to get their child involved in this program and even maybe someday down the road be a part of it themselves, how can they even get started?
They can email us at info@programming.org. They can hop on the website. There's various applications for volunteering. There's an application to be a part of the A-list mentoring program inside of the program. So there's a number of ways, or they can just message us on Facebook.
Well, Tramain Rayford, CEO and founder of the Program Inc., thanks for hopping on the show and being a part of this and helping spread the word about some of the wonderful work that you guys are doing.
Anytime, Jaden, anytime.
Thank you. And that's this week's Community Focus. Have a great week.